Heroes Guitar Lessons here, and today I'm going to be going through the Light Solo by Journey, played by the great Neil Schon. And this one takes place in the key of D major, with a little bit of D minor pentatonic kind of thrown in there at the end. Here's the first part of the solo. Okay, now this part is going to be taking place kind of within my 1-3-1-3 slide scale, or my super pentatonic scale that I went through a little while ago. Or we could think of it as kind of going between two different major pentatonic shapes. The G major pentatonic shape, kind of the standard one everyone knows, and then into my E major pentatonic shape. Okay, so it's going to start with my third finger sliding from the 7th fret to the 9th fret on the 5th string, and then 7-9 on the 4th string, 7-9 to a slide to the 11th on the 3rd string, and then 10-12 using my 1st and 3rd finger on the 2nd string. So that slide up, 7-9 using my 3rd finger, 7-9 using my 1st and 3rd finger on the 4th string, 7-9 on my 3rd string, slide up on that 3rd string, and then to the 11th fret, and then 10th, 12th on the 2nd string. Now he's going to be going straight to a 12th fret bend on the 1st string. Okay, now he's going to bend up there twice. He's going to bend it up, kind of cut it off, and then do that bend one more time. Now after that bend, he's going to kind of descend that bend, and then pull off right to that 10th fret on the 1st string. Now 12th, 10th are the two notes that he hits after that. So bend up, cut it off, bend up again, and now kind of come down and pull off to that 10th fret, then 12-10 on the 1st string. Okay, now he's going to almost do the same thing again, except that he's going to change the last note. Bend up on the 12th fret, cut it off, bend up again, come down and pull off to that 10th fret, and then 12th fret on the 1st string, and then 10th fret on the 2nd string. Now he does play the 12th fret on the 2nd string to the 10th fret on the 1st string between those two bends. All right, now let's hear that whole lick as a whole. 12-10. Awesome. Now he's going to reposition his fingers to be back in that kind of standard pentatonic shape, or my G major pentatonic shape. And since we're in the key of D, I'm thinking of that with my pinky on that 10th fret, 6th string. All right, but the next lick is going to be... Now what's happening here is he's going to be placing his first finger on the, his pinky on that D note on the 1st string, my 10th fret on the 1st string. He's going to be bending up, cutting it off, and then going right back down to that 10th fret with a little bit of vibrato there. Now that kind of fast blues lick that he does is going to be my 1st finger on the 7th fret, 1st string, and then I'll be pulling off from the 10th fret to the 7th fret on the 2nd string, and then on the 3rd string, he's going to be bending up on the 9th fret. Now he's going to be going, descending that bend, and then pulling off right to that 7th fret right there. So then to the 9th fret on the 4th string, and then 7th fret on the 3rd string. Bend up, and then pull off on the 3rd string, 9th fret on the 4th string, 7th fret on that 3rd string. So that part all together. Now the next section is going to be sliding up from my 7th fret to my 9th fret, again with my 3rd finger on the 4th string, and then 1st finger on the 7th fret, 3rd string, 9th fret with my 3rd finger on the 3rd string, bend up again on that 9th fret, 3rd string, so twice, and then come back down from that bend, and then pull off to the 7th fret on the 3rd string, so bend up twice, pull off to the 7th fret, and then 9th fret on the 4th string, to the 9th fret on the 3rd string. All right, now he's going to be sliding up from the 9th fret to the 11th fret on the 3rd string, All right, now I'm using my third finger here to kind of keep it consistent with that 1-3-1-3 slide scale, but you could also use your second finger from the 9th to the 11th fret on the third string, and then I'm going to go 10th to 12 on that second string. So again, it's kind of that slide from that between that G shape and that E shape pentatonic. Now he's going to be barring his first finger on the first and second string, and I'm going to be hitting the hitting those two notes, and then hammering on my third finger on the 12th fret, second string, while still keeping that 10th fret on the first string ringing out. All right, now this is going to be kind of hammer on, so pick that once and then hit it 2 more times. Then do that again. Then he's going to be pulling off from the 12th fret to the 10th fret on the second string, and then going to the 12th fret on the third string. Then 10-12 on the second string to finally end that lick. So that kind of section of the solo is going to go. All right, now is going to be kind of this pentatonic fourth thing that I went through a little while ago. So if you'd like to learn more about kind of where this lick comes from and how you can kind of incorporate this into all sorts of scale positions, be sure to check out a link to that video in the description below. But he's going to reposition his fingers to the G major kind of pentatonic scale shape. So since we're in D, again, my pinky is going to go on the 10th fret right there, and it's going to be this. All right, so kind of a busy part of the solo right there. He's going to end it off with a couple different notes, but I think that's the main part I want to go through at this very point is going to be my pinky barred on the first and second string, 10th fret. So it's going to go first, second on the 10th fret, and then first, second string again, but this time on the 7th fret, and then 10th to 9th on the second and third string, and then 7th fret on the second and third string. So that is 10th, 7th, 10th and 9th, 7th and 7th, kind of alternating between those two sets of strings. And then he's going to keep on going, keep on descending that scale shape right there with the third string to fourth string, 9th fret, and then 7th fret, third string and fourth string, and then 9th fret, 4th and 5th, and then 7th fret, 4th and 5th, and then 9th fret to 10th fret on the 5th and 6th. And then he's going to end it with a little bit of a bend. Not quite like a full-on bend, but just like a little, kind of just a little movement there on the 7th fret using my third finger, or then he's going to end it on the 5th fret, 5th string with my first finger. All right, all together. Now at the tail end of his solo, he's going to be going to this bluesy sort of lick, which is going to take place in my D minor pentatonic shape box right there. So here's that lick. All right, now this is going to be taking place, like I said, in my D minor shape box. My third finger is going to be on the 15th fret, and my first finger is going to be on the 13th fret. So I'm going to be bending up with my third finger on the 15th fret, first string, bend up, and then bend down, and then pull off to that 13th fret on the first string. Then go to the 15th fret on the second string. Now it's going to be very similar on the next portion, which is going to be bend up, and then bend down on the 15th fret, pull off to the 13th fret on the first string, and then 15th fret on the first string. So the second kind of portion of that is going to be bend up, bend down, pull off, and then hit that 15th fret again, and then this is going to be my first finger on the 13th fret, bend that up twice. So I'm going to bend up, kind of cut it off, and then go back to that bend again. And I'm not really aiming for the next note. Like I typically stress is kind of hitting the note on those couple of bends. It's very important to hit kind of the note that he's aiming for, 2 frets above that. But on this one, it's more so of kind of a little curl at the end, just to kind of give us, just to make it a little bit more bluesy. And he's going to hit that 15th fret on the second string. So all together. Now, towards the end of the solo, it's kind of this slide up again into the major pentatonic shape. This next part is going to take place in our C major, kind of C major box with my pinky. The root note of that would be found on the pinky 17th fret, or just that D note up an octave. And he's going to slide from using a second finger on the 14th fret, the 16th fret on the 3rd string, 15th fret, the 17th fret on the 3rd string, then slide that up from the 17th fret to the 9th fret, where he's going to add his first finger on the 1st string, 17th fret. And he's going to hit that a couple of times. All right, so that final lick, slide from that 14th fret to the 16th fret on the 3rd string, 15th fret on the 2nd string, and then slide up from the 17th to the 19th on the 2nd string, and then add your first finger on that 17th fret 1st string, and kind of play that as a little bit of a chord. All right, final lick. If you like this video, be sure to check out GarrettsGuitarLessons.com for more free lessons and resources. I also have a tab with this solo and all sorts of kind of scale lessons and everything else that kind of pertains to this, this solo as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Be sure to leave me some comments in the comment section below. Thanks.